Good morning, guys. So we have a new week ahead of us, and EU looks interesting. Hello from my cat as well. So what we have at the moment is we are in a bullish trend, and it looks like price could potentially have that bullish continuation now. We have this minor break, we're having multiple minor breaks and supplies being invalidated. We have the liquidation of this supply. So why is this significant? Because after this liquidation, it is possible that price could start heading down, or it could push up into this supply and start heading down, because we have this demand and this demand. So either way, price could react from this demand and head up all the way higher, but it's a bit unlikely with all this liquidity remaining below it. So what I'm waiting for is to see if price will give us that push down into this demand, at least after liquidating the supply, or if it will head up higher. Because we already have liquidation, it's not really necessary to come mitigate this supply, because what you have to remember is once price comes down into these levels, we also need liquidity to help push price all the way back up to the high as well. And if I zoom out, you'll see we have lovely liquidity lining up this way as well. So once we do head down into either of these demand zones, we want to have some of these supplies and these highs remaining so that we could target them for liquidity while we are trading these longs all the way back up to the swing high. So at the moment, it's waiting to see if price is going to react here. There's not really, there is supply here which price is in, so we want to see if price will trade down from here. I'm not entering because we don't even have a minor break or anything, but if you want it, let's take a look. 4 hour on the 15. This supply got liquidated after the minor break, so if you wanted to take an entry on the 50-minute, it would be after this break here. So this is a valid trade idea, but let's see. 1 to 3 doesn't really target that first demand zones, so for me this trade wouldn't really be worth it. I would rather just, make note that price could play out, but I'd rather wait for the longs since the overall trend is bullish. So let's see. You could potentially get in sooner on the 5-minute, but that's a bit risky. So anyways, let's move on to GU. GU is also overall, bearish. Like, we want to target this daily demand since we have liquidated these equal lows. So we want to head down into this demand over here. However, you can see as well, we've started this pullback on the 4 hours. We had the minor break. We could see price react from this demand. What is this? We have this demand over here. So if price comes down, then we can have a pullback and then take shorts again from this supply. So yeah, I think GU looks a bit cleaner at the moment, whereas EU is still a bit decisive. So we'll keep an eye on it over the next days. And let's see what happens.